Okay, on behalf of my other half. So thank you all for coming out and celebrating this really amazing annual event. Of course, I'm Ted Jojola, and it's really interesting how this whole thing is being choreographed because, as you know, my late son was also a consummate saxophone player, and I also played saxophone through high school and college. So to hear that rendition was really quite, I would just say, moving for me, because in a sense it reminded me of just how it is that we need to really build our sense of exploration through music, through performance. So I really appreciate that part of the presentation. In fact, I was reminded, because I was just talking with the headmaster from Albuquerque Academy a couple of days ago, and we were reminiscing because he's leaving and a new headmaster is coming in. We're actually preparing at this point in order to celebrate the 20th anniversary of my son's passing by actually erecting a new memorial on the side of the medicine wheel. It's going to feature a sculpture from Bob Houses, who's an accomplished artist, the son of Alan Hauser, who you probably know has an international reputation in terms of being a Chiricahua artist. But that said, what we were talking about was John Truitt, who was his music instructor. And I remember the first time we had a parents meeting, my son had just gone in and was in the music program there, and he was hauling my old axe, my saxophone from my university days. And he looked at me and he said, "You're the father of Manoa Jojola?" And I said, "Yeah." So what's the matter? And he says, "Well, you know, I really wanted to tell you that, did you realize to give him the saxophone that he's playing?" And I said, "Yeah, well, is there a problem with it? It doesn't work or something?" And he said, "No." He said, "Do you realize that Japanese collect that brand of saxophone?" Because it was a Selmer Mark 6, so it was like the top of the line. So anyway, yeah, that was really quite an interesting engagement. So with that said, on behalf of Deli Alcantara, my Swedes now in the Philippines, we've of course begun in the second year of a new Montessori learning center called Jojola Alcantara Jojola Center for Language and the Arts. It's flourishing, and we're now looking at going from 3 to 5-year-old children, adding on a new elementary component next year. So it's caught fire, and actually, because it's the only Montessori school of its kind in the region, going for accreditation, and our goal in the next couple of years is actually to make a training center of that for other Montessori schools in the area as well too. So we've been gaining a lot of traction, and I really just want to acknowledge that, you know, this is a special event for us. Of course, Lester follows in the foothills of many of the accomplishments that were laid out by our late son, and we want to continue to support this and build, in a sense, then a legacy that continues to encourage and acknowledge other Filipino native youth within our community. So with a heartfelt thanks from Deli and myself, thank you very much for this opportunity.